Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I'll do unboxing, installation and show how it works. Also we'll do some tests on this new water filtration system, the T series. It's a 400 ALK model and T1. So this system is supposed to not only clean the water from all the minerals and some different deposits, but also once it's clean, it should put back some of the minerals and also make the water better alkaline pH balance. So again, we do variety test today after I install it. The system currently I have installed, I'll show you as well. It's from same company, which SimPure, and I use it for 6 months already. But that system I have currently, it's only remove everything, and it does remove very well, I would say. You basically remove more than like 90% from my experience, even probably more. So I did a previous video, so if you want to see the previous video, you can check on above over here, or in description. I'll list 6 months later review. So I have the system more than 6 months now. It's time to replace the filter, but before replacing the filter, I decided to test it out this one. So I'm gonna put the other one aside and install this one. So let me show you how it works. So first I'm gonna remove this one from the box and to show you what's included. I know this, it's supposed to be very easy to installation, mostly for me, since I already have one installed and it's not taking long, it's very simple. So inside you're gonna get few boxes like this. So over here would be the system, okay, and it's right here, and we have a meter right here, so you can see. And in this box, most likely the filters. So let's see, it's supposed to be like 4 filters. So it has a few stages, filtration. Oh yeah. So in this box, you got one, so RO, PP, I don't know, it says melt blown segment. So I'm not really a professional, so all this information is you can check online, but I'm gonna install it because this one is best for drinking. The other system I have better for filtration from smells, so like basically it's remove everything almost from the water, so you can use for cooking, for humidifier, for tea, like so basically it will be very clear with no any minerals and so on. So this one will deposit back and make also pH balance better. So it comes with like instruction, and it does come with all the stuff you need to install. And over here, okay, this part it's already installed. So what I'm planning to do, I'll show you close up. So this is my current filtration system, which I'm gonna remove, and it's connect. Actually, I already attached this blue and red line. So the red one you would need to drill probably on the side over here. All the instruction comes small hole, and then you would attach it. So good about I can replace right now without any drilling, and very simple. I would just remove this piece out and pull out the cable once I turn off water over there, and it's pretty simple plug and play for me now. For you, you would probably need to installation the same as I did. Basically, you would just need to connect to the water supply, which is right there, and then you would need to connect right here, basically, to have this dirty water go to disposal. Okay, so you just make a hole and insert it. So that's the only things you need to install, and then you would just attach. Very simple instruction, everything pretty simple to use. As you can see, it's blinking 6 months later, so it's time to replace the filter, CF filter. And I'm not gonna replace it this time. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna install it first. Also, I will not use installation for this one because the one I have for 6 months, perfectly fine. I'm gonna just keep it as is because it's exactly the same, supposed to be. I don't think I need another faucet, so I will just keep it for the future if this one ever fail, so I can replace it. It's not rusted, it's good quality, so it's stainless steel, stay pretty good, easy to use as well, and you just push it and the water filtration will go outside. So first I'm gonna remove the old one and put the new one, and this is the one I'm gonna put. So basically, as you can see, everything outside. Here's the wire you plug in later on, and these are two lines you would connect, red one and blue one, the one I'm gonna disconnect later. Also, it will show you over here information as well. And once I install it, I'm gonna test it out to see how the water, and also I will compare tap water to this water in few ways, okay? So I will try to use this tool for checking pH balance, but you do need distilled water to test it out. I have pH 4 for testing, but I'm gonna use the water from my previous filtration and the tap water and see actually if any difference gonna be. So first I'm gonna test out the filtration water I have currently installed to see. It's gave me about, it says 8. So it basically takes some time before it just keep dropping. So it says basically, okay, 7. So about 7, okay. And let's test it out the tap water. And the tap water so far it's 6.80. So about the same, I would say 7. Yeah, it will go to 7. Okay, so it's 7. And this one, it's a kind of tester, but it's need to be used with distilled water, but I'm gonna still use this over here and to see if it actually do any changes. I'm gonna test it out to see if it will help to bring the pH balance to 4. And also depend on the temperature, I guess, of the water, but this is room temperature water supposed to be. And actually, wow, it does works. So it's dropped to 373 right now. Okay, 373. So I guess it does reduce. So, and I need to clean it now under the water and put it back here, and just keep going up. So basically over here under 4 pH, so it does works. So I tried to make it easy way, but turned out to be that I cannot pull out this 2 wire. Even though you remove these blue pieces, you cannot pull out. So I'm gonna use the one that came with a new filter, but the red one I pulled out. But I'm gonna use also red one as a new one. So basically, I don't want to damage it, so I tried to pull out, it couldn't. So next step I'm gonna do, you would need to reattach this, and it's basically will go connect first, and then you do reattach the blue pieces and red piece, like this one is for the wastewater, and this one is for outlet water. So you just follow the instruction, pretty simple. So I'm gonna use original tubes which came, okay, so the original lines which came with this new filter, and then once I reattach, I'll show you how it works. Process of installation filter is very simple. I already installed 2, and I started from alkaline and going to the right side. So you just remove this cap, and you'll see over here it says open and close direction. So what you do, you just insert it right here, okay. I'm gonna CTO install, and like this, you'll see this part going up first. And what you do, you just juggle a little bit first, and then push it, and twist it like this, okay? And once it's twisted, you're gonna see the sign, and that's it. And you do the same thing with a PP. And I'm gonna just keep it like this. I'm not gonna attach to the wall for now, because I might use another one as well. So actually I need to connect this water intake right over here from behind. You just basically plug in the tube, the line, and then you would insert right over here. There's nothing you need to do actually, just basically just push it in. And my idea to keep the old one was not a good idea, because actually there are different sizes. So you can see the white intake, also very thick. The new one is a little bit slimmer. The waist is about the same, so basically I replaced all of them for now. And I did replace also this adapter, because it's a different size as well. So it's pretty simple, but again, since you're gonna install everything from new, it will be a little bit different, but it's not as hard at all. Okay, so first what you do, you connect all this wire, turn on the water, and then I'm gonna turn it off actually here. And then you plug in the electricity power on, and it will start to work. As you can see, it's still working. Okay, now it stopped. So next step, make sure there's no leaking. So if there's leaking from one of the filters, basically turn off everything again, electricity and water supply, turn it off, and then remove it, okay, wipe it out and reinstall it. Because when I installed CTO on the camera, I didn't install it well, so it was leaking. So I remove it, reinstall it. Right now you can see there's no water. So make sure you reinstall it. And next step will be to turn on this faucet, okay, and let it run for about 20 minutes. That's what they say. And the system will basically clean up all this dirty water. All the filter have to be flushed. And once the water flushed for 20 minutes, then we're gonna test it out as well to see how the water changed or not and what's the difference. So I just put it here, because this one is should be pretty clean water for water outdoor, like tree. So I'm gonna use this, so I will not waste. But at the same time, I'm gonna see how dirty the water gonna come out. This one, it should be drinking water coming out. All the dirty filtered water, like dirty wastewater, will go inside. So you will not see it actually. It will go inside and make sure there's no leaks between. And it's a system working. I can see the pump pumping, so it's pretty much open, but it should be safe. Once I clean and make sure there's no any water, no dripping, I'm gonna put it to the side. It does not really take as much space as the previous system, and the previous system I'm gonna still probably use later on, or I may install it in another place. So it's been about 5 minutes since the time, and this is the second bucket already. So I would say 20 minutes would be probably 4 buckets of water. So probably 4, I'm not sure, this one is probably 1 gallon, maybe 1.5, maybe 2 gallons. So you're gonna waste some water, of course. But again, this is a whole process to get this drinking water. On the long run, for 6 months, you're gonna save a lot of money just to have the system on. And you're gonna find in a user manual how often you need to change the filters. So it depends on the filter, depends on how often you're gonna use this for. So on average, at 3 to 6 months, and RO like every 12 months. So, but again, you're probably gonna get some signals, so probably need to do some marking. I didn't see anything on this system actually which light up like my previous one. So I would probably do some marking and watch after like 3 months. I would test it out again. And once you turn off, this will drop. Once you turn on, it will start to pump. So this one is a pressure, I guess, indication how much pressure in the system. So far there's no leaking for the first 5 minutes, so everything looks good. Once after 20 minutes, I'm gonna put it back, and then we're gonna test the water and see if it makes any difference. And just in case, they did include different spare parts and some parts you're going to use actually to install. Also, they give you some measurement how to install to the side of the cabinet. So it's everything very straightforward, very easy to use. This one I didn't install because I already have previously installed. So it's also very easy to install. Everything working very good so far. And some people ask me if I trust this system. Of course I trust the system. And how do I test it? Very simple. I let my family member to test it out first, and then I drink the water. And he is one of my family members who gonna test the water first. He is very cute. Yes. You want to try water? Oh yes. So he will be the first who gonna try it, and then we'll see if the water is good, and we're gonna test it as well. And I moved already in because everything was good. We're almost done, almost like 19 minutes, and almost full bucket of water. So again, make sure there's no dripping, no leaking. Very easy installation. The water is still coming, and we're gonna do the test. Once it's finished, we're gonna do the test with a different water. I'm gonna use the Arrowhead water, filtered water from the Costco, Brita, okay, the one I use, tap water, and we'll see pH balance, and also we'll see the difference in mineral deposit and stuff and chemicals. Alright, so it's time to test the water. So I'm gonna use this tool. Actually, this tool came with this SimPure with a previous filtration system, so it's testing for TDS and EC. You may want to do research about. So basically it's a check for minerals and chemicals, how much in water. And this device, I'm not sure how accurate, pH balance checker, so meter, and I'm going to use this today as well. But I did have a testing cup over here, so it should be somewhere around 4 pH, and I'm gonna test it and see how much pH first here. If it's below 4 or around 4, so it's pretty much accurate gonna be. But regardless, if it's not even accurate, but we're gonna test all the water. We're gonna test first the water from filtration water right here. Actually, bottled water, I'm saying. Yeah, bottled water. And we don't need a lot. We just need about an inch, so we can dip in. And there is by Arrowhead, my favorite water, drinking water. It's a spring, 100% mountain spring water. No paid commercial. So this one's gonna be filtration from Brita, which I just changed the filters recently. Also, just a little bit we need to put. And this one's gonna be tap water. So this one is a tap water. And this one gonna be water from under the sink, actually under the filtration water right here. Okay, so I'm gonna use this water. And this is the one after, we might do more longer because it's been only like about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna use this and see if it's already good. Basically, I didn't taste it yet. Looks like there is some kind of deposit which I think need a little bit longer flushing. Yeah, looks like there is some deposit more, so it's probably need a little bit longer flushing, but we're gonna test it now. So first I'm gonna test this device and see. So it's all zero. So this one is show me 181. Okay, so it's first ppm. And then the filtration water will show me 186, and I'm gonna just shake it over the water so it will be more accurate after each use. So 186. This one is gonna be tap water. 208. That's how much minerals and different deposits and stuff in it. And then this is the one we just installed. So it will have 29, which should be maybe a little bit even higher a little bit because it deposits back mineral, but I think I need to run it more. So it's says 29, which is much less chemicals in it, still good. Okay, and then we're gonna test also EC mode, and EC mode will be different measurement. It says 387. Okay, and I'm gonna get closer so you can see it better right here. So it's 399 actually, and this one is 341, the filtration water, so less minerals than in spring water, I guess. And over here, tap water 409, so a lot of different mineral stuff in it. And this one is gonna be the filtration water 63, so it's kind of much more cleaner still. But again, this is not something we're gonna test it completely, because this system do both. This system does cleaning all these chemicals and then redeposit everything back wherever needed for us. So I'm gonna use the pH balance meter, I guess, pH meter. So I'm gonna use here and see how much. So it's 3.78. Okay, and I'm gonna wash it off a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna get another cup, okay, with just tap water. So I have this cup with tap water, so I can clean it a little bit. Okay, so you saw it's a pH balance as I tested before, show me under 4. So this is a tester water was, and now we're gonna test it out. This 4 glasses. Okay, so to see how much pH, and it's actually takes time. It will grow, as you can see. So it's going up. So it's 635. So it will go up. So far it's 7 almost. So I think the tap water around 7 should be. So, like usually, yeah. Looks like 7 and 1. It looks like it's a 7.6. So it's about right. So it's for drinking water. So it's not bad, but it's not alkaline water. So I'm gonna clean it in water, I guess, and just drip all this water out. This one is filtration from the home tap water, just using the breather, and it's currently 6. Should be about 7, but it's actually dropping to 6.54. So it's somewhere below than 7, which is not good. Then higher pH balance, it's better gonna be. So I'm gonna drop it off, so it's not as good anymore. This one is a tap water, and the tap water usually also, as I said before, around 7. So we're gonna wait a little bit. So it's going up, but again, yeah, 705. It may go to 710, somewhere like that, but we're gonna wait for a few seconds more until it's completely like ready. So 707, 706. So it's just jumping at 708. So okay, so around 708, and then I'm gonna clean it in tap water, and let's see how much over here gonna be. And as soon as I drop over here, right away it's 9, and it's just keep going up. So this is a filtration water, and it's not actually completely ready for drinking, because I figure out I didn't give 20 minutes as requested, because I was time between I dumped the water, it was about maybe 20-30 seconds. So I will probably drain the water for another few minutes to make sure it's all clean. But so far it's 9.26 pH balance versus to tap water or filtration water from the bottle or from the filter 7 or about 7. So you do get higher pH balance in this water, which is better, and it should be much better drinking water now, better than the bottled water, because not only pH balance will gonna be higher, also you will have deposit of the minerals and stuff, and also clean. And that's all for today. Again, the system, it's very easy to install. And I almost forgot to taste the water to see if it actually tastes better than previous filter. And I'm gonna try it out, even it's not completely clean, but so far looks good. I'm gonna taste it and see if it tastes good. Actually it does, it feels softer, but it tastes better than previous filtration water. So it feels like more like very similar to the Arrowhead taste, like more fresher feels. But again, I need to flush for another probably 5 minutes to make sure all the filters are working properly, and then we're gonna drink the water on daily basis. And you can use this water also for cooking as well, but this water probably will not be best for using as a humidifier water because it might give you some build-up, but I think it will not give you as bad as tap water, because as I tested for minerals, it does have less of different buildups in it, so it probably will be even better than tap water for different system like humidifier or iron, depending where you're going to use it. So that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.